If you struggle with sound selection, this video is for you. Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Smash the like button to extend the oxygen in my lungs to continue that S. So what I'm going to show you in the DAW is sound selection, really basic sound selection. The problem that we have as producers, here's the problem, is that we have so many sounds, not only the sounds, but so many octaves that we can play those sounds in that we forget that sounds, natural instruments have a range. So for example, if you're playing a flute, it only goes but so low. If I'm playing a kalimba, you only have but so many notes. If you're playing, I don't know any other instruments off the top of my head, a trumpet, you can't go to the tuba level. You have a tuba to play those lower frequencies. The trumpet plays up here, the tuba plays down here. And just because our DAW allows us to sample lower frequencies and pitch and manipulate the frequencies to sound lower, we tend to forget that that's out of the natural range of an instrument. So the reason you have problems with sound selection, in my opinion, is that we forget that every sound has its own natural frequency domain. So what do I mean by this? Let's open up a keyboard. We're going to open up Keyscape for now, just some keys, okay? And let's play grand piano. So whenever you're stuck, try going towards stringed instruments like a grand piano, like a guitar, anything with a string, because that will, and orchestral strings as well, that will help your ear get used to natural ratios between notes. Okay, so let's play something real quick. Okay, so when we're starting with this, I'm going to play some pretty deep octaves. Let's do 100 BPM. I'm going to play some ninth chords. Okay, so I played pretty big chords here because what we're going to do is separate some of these notes into different instruments. So let's open up a bass. It could be any bass guitar. I'm just going to use the classic electric bass. Now I'm going to take the bottom notes of this chord and separate them out into the bass. So we're going to cut those notes out and then move into the bass and paste. Okay, so that's the first thing, is you can take these stringed instruments like piano or whatever orchestral instrument you chose, and you can separate it into different instruments. Let's load up something a little more exotic here. Let's try the mellotron. And now let's add like a top line melody of some sort and then stack it in the piano. Okay, so as this loads, okay. So what we're gonna do is play a melody in a higher octave. Okay, so I'm going to record that. Okay, my computer is glitched. Okay, so we're going to take that piano. Now, naturally, you could play chords and a melody at the same time. For me, I'm not a pro. So let's cut these notes, and now let's paste this into the mellotron. So as you see, I'm just moving different frequency sections of the piano around to be different instruments. Let's go to mellotron, and let's load up some type of sound. Now this flute, as you can see, it's not triggering because it doesn't have notes in this specific frequency range. Okay, so the highest note it has is F6. So I would have to pull this down an octave, control down, for it to even play. So that's a different way to think about sound selection. Is not which sound to start with. It's how do you separate the frequencies into different pockets of sounds. So the middle frequencies in this song would be the piano, maybe a guitar. Higher frequencies could be the flute and guitar, voice. Lower frequencies are the bass. So as you separate and kind of make everything really simple, that's how you're going to be better at picking sounds. Now, I understand there's nuances and there's no right or wrong and there's no rules, but if you struggle with sound selection, think of it in low, mid, high, and try to separate your instruments into each. I'll keep this video nice and short. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more music theory, just go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory. Peace out, guys.